I saw expensive cars in Texas.
Did you buy one?
No, because this cost 4 times the price of my house.
That is dumb. It is totally not worth it.
Depends on what you think. I think they're gorgeous.
Hey, watch where you're pointing.
So, you're ready to try a heroic challenge? Well, let me watch. Great.
Oh wait, no, I didn't want to do
Skylander
this.
has their own heroic
Damn it,
challenge
muscle
with all
mitten.
Muscle memery.
Nielsen's Nielsels.
What?
That is a shiny cone.
Yeah, it's gold.
Like real gold?
No.
Oh.
The least expensive thing they had in that building was a shirt, and the shirt was $65.
I don't understand some luxury items.
I wish I had the money to enjoy it.
The luxury shirt.
Skylanders of the magic element are stronger in this zone.
I know. It could be a go.
You have arrived.
Tails just killed everybody apparently on Discord. Stay away from Tails on Discord.
This audio loop is pretty repetitive.
What is?
In the game, the song in the background.
Maybe a little? I don't see it.
Well, of course you don't. It's audio.
I would say it's also that's not that long of a stage, but that's most stages in the first game. What'd you do?
The first comment on that picture of the birds was, Day 27. I perform my daily ritual of rubbing my face in candy sprinkles before going out dressed in a single sock. The job hunt continues.
What does sprinkles have to do with anything?
Because at the end, that's what he says.
I don't understand what sprinkles have to do with birds.
What do firm handshakes have to do with birds?
The last thing to do with job interviews.
Also because sprinkles are for winners, Ted.
I don't get it. Don't call me Ted.
Bring.
Almost finished
Bring.
the dro butt.
Bring.
Yangy butt.
What if it secretly always is Waluigi time?
It'll never be Waluigi time again.
Because Waluigi died.
Yep, now
Rip
he's
Waluigi.
now he's a trophy.
Waluigi.
Each Skylander has their own heroic challenge. But
I
all
am
five-
one of the people who wishes Waluigi was in Smash.
I'm apathetic.
I know.
I wouldn't be offended if he were in, but I'm not really worried about him being in.
Skylanders of the fire element are stronger in this zone.
I've maxed out my damage pound, but now I just need to increase his boosty boost.
We're never streaming it anyway. There's no way to. And Nintendo won't let it happen.
They won't stop us, probably.
Skylanders is the magic
The problem is the HD.
They removed story mode from 4 because people released early the information about it.
Yes, and that is baffling. I cannot explain that. It's developers being out of touch with the community, I suppose is all I can say. They won't but people have... There are YouTube videos of Smash.
No, there aren't. You're lying.
You can't live like this forever, Tails.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Well, please don't.
Skylanders of the fire element are stronger in this element.
Once we get to 3200, I'll be at 5/8 power. For my Elite 10.
Skylanders of the magic element are stronger in this zone.
The third game has a much better grinding spot.
So Drobot is strongest?
In the first game, yes. And he's definitely competent in the second.
So Drobot being strongest, does that mean that if you max him out, he's like really, 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 really powerful?
Yes, if you max him out, he's the strongest. That's all there is to it. He doesn't get weaker if you max him out.
Why not?
Pigs.
The fire element
Oh,
stronger in this zone.
But yeah, the Life Element Giant is a really strong contender in the next game.
for being strongest.
Yes, and just being a walking embodiment of death.
Which is odd because of his element.
Yes. He basically has a screen clear attack,
The magic
and is hilariously nerfed in the later games. That one attack of his. He just basically a shockwave that does heavy damage to everything. Whereas in the later games it does decent damage to whatever is right in front of him. It creates a huge shockwave, but only like the very center of the shockwave does damage.
So in other words, they over
Probably. That being said, the shockwave was... Is he used against me in PvP, and it was... PvP is completely unbalanced. Completely and utterly.
That's true of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Not having Meta Knight, for example.
Skylanders of the magic
I
element.
think Meta Knight was really only OP for once you got into the competitive levels. Because for me, I always found him to be kind of weak.
It all depends on if you know how to play somebody.
Right, it depends on if you can actually...
Like,
do
I
it.
can make Pichu competent.
Time to perfect the Robo.
Shin doesn't agree.
I mean, competence is objective. If we were talking on a competitive scene, I'd say no, you can't.
Well, that's because I would never play in a competitive scene.
Right, because that's an absurd level of play.
And it's not fun. There's nothing fun about competitive
That's what
play.
makes it absurd.
When you make a game work, it's no fun anymore. Shooting Flynn, on the other hand, that's totally fine.
That is how powerful Drobot is. He made him say ouch 4 times. That's a hard level of power to replicate. 4
So is
ouches.
Bookular going to be one of your main ones, then?
No, Zap is.
So,
One of
that's
each
right, one of
element.
each element.
Zap is faster, and I like him more. Whereas
Woolly Gang.
Whereas the Dino guy is fast. Well, the Dragon is faster than this guy, but I just like him that much more.
Wait, what? I thought you really liked the Leaf-tailed Gecko.
No, the Earth Dragon, not the Life
Oh,
Dragon.
what's the Earth Dragon?
It's this guy, Bash.
Oh, Yoshi.
What?
It's Yoshi.
Oh,
It's
so
an
it is.
it's an ankylosaur, and ankylosaurs are dinosaurs, and Yoshi's a dinosaur. It's Yoshi.
But this guy's a dinosaur.
No, he's not. He's a woolly gang or a whirly gang.
Oh.
They're different. It's
he
like
has a whirly game.
it's like tuataras versus lizards. They're not the same thing.
Unmagong. He's an Unmagong, and he has a whirly game.
By the way, tuatara is a fun word.
Yeah.
They are reptiles that look like lizards but are biologically not lizards.
They're snakes.
Snakes are lizards.
Okay. They're elephants.
Skylanders of the magic element are stronger in this zone.
Time to read a thing. Tuatara are reptiles endemic to New Zealand. Although Although resembling most lizards, they are part of a distinct lineage. The order Rhynchocephalia. Their name
Something
derives.
head.
Yeah. Nose head, I think.
It's stupid.
Because rhino and Rhyncho, I think, mean nose.
So yeah, they have their noses are on their heads. They're weird like that.
Skylanders of the fire element
Unmagong.
I think it's because their nose is like higher up on their head. Like it's actually like.
So how are they not lizards?
They're a different lineage. Their name derives from the Maori language and means peaks on the back.
Oh, never mind.
The single species of Tuatara is the only surviving member of the order, which flourished around 200 million years ago.
So basically, New Zealand.
Skylanders of the magic element are
Their most recent common ancestor within any other extant group is with the squamates, which would be lizards or snakes.
So they're lizard friends.
Cousins. For this reason, Tuatara are of interest in the study of evolution of lizards and snakes, and for the reconstruction of the appearance and habits of the earliest diapsids, a group of amniotheropods that are also included in that also includes dinosaurs, birds, and crocodilians. Tuatara are greenish brown and gray and measure up to 80 centimeters, 31 inches.
Can they
from-
kill you?
Maybe if you eat one whole without chewing.
I mean, oh, if you choked on it?
Yeah.
It could kill you if you choked on one.
Yes. From head to tail tip and weigh up to
Spiders?
1.3 kilograms or 2.9 pounds.
Spiders can't even kill you by choking you.
With a spiny crest along their back, especially pronounced in males. They have 2 rows of teeth in the upper jaw, overlapping 1 row on the lower jaw.
in this zone.
So they have 2 rows of teeth on top of their head, and 1 on the bottom.
That is okay. So yeah, they're definitely just pretend lizards.
Which is unique among living species. No other species has such a jaw pattern for teeth.
I mean, why would you?
They're also unusual in having pronounced photoreceptive eye, the third eye, which is thought
What?
to be involved in setting the circadian seasonal cycles.
Third eye.
In the center of their forehead, they have a photoreceptor area that can sense light.
Oh, they have like a primitive third eye.
Mm-hmm.
Because isn't that what eyes probably originally were? Just photoreceptive areas?
Yeah, they started out as photoreceptive cells, and then they slowly became concave, and then over time it also eventually started
it
to
became a
focus
ball.
more and developed a lens over the top.
So basically, they have 3 eyes. It's just one of them is very primitive.
Yes.
That's rad because New Zealand.
There's lots of creatures that have that. Parietal eye is found in Tuatara, most lizards, frogs, salamanders, certain bony fish, sharks,